Good afternoon. I am here in the Royal Honourable Artillery, right here in the centre of London, at the London Concours. There are some incredible cars behind us. Smith and Sniff are live on the stage as we speak, so it looks like it's going to be a really fun afternoon of super nerdy car content. Let's enjoy. The show's being held on what is the cricket pitch of the Honourable Artillery Company, who've been on this site in City Street near Moorgate since 1683. Most of the cars on display are organised into concours classes. There's 8 this year, including hypercars, wildcards, fast forwards, young timers, and we're looking here at a celebration of 70 years of the Mercedes-Benz SL. Let's have a look at the back of the fast forward collection. You've got the brand new generation Ford GT, the older one, which I prefer, the iconic Escort Cosworth, super cool homologation RS200, the whale tail 3-door Cosy in diamond white, Capri S, looking smart in dark metallic blue. What is this? A V8 Capri? Nice. Shelby Mustang, no less. That looks nice. And a tiny, all on its own, Lotus Cortina. What a collection. GT500. Nice. I would take any one of those in a heartbeat. I'm just listening into the hypercar review over here on the lawn. Apparently you have to be able to do 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds to be a hypercar. Otherwise, you are only a supercar. Shame on you. Let's see if we can get a walk around the Ferrari V8 engine stand. So we'll start with a 308. We're on to the 1978 version of it. 328. I love those. The amazing 355. This one's a Berlinetta. Just had its roof put on because it's starting to rain a little bit. Getting into the more modern stuff. You've got the 360 coming around. 430. That's a Scuderia one, that's very special. Martin. And we're on to the 458. Oh, look at this. This is the winner. 488 Pista. Love it. And look, I've noticed they all have the same indicator light. Alright, up until... Oh, boring. We've turned to an LED one on the F8 Tributo. What a beast. And this one, really, a Lewis Hamilton fan. I love this exhibition. These cars. Imagine if they all started up and ran together. That would be something else. So in this corner of the courtyard, there seem to be some very well-connected people just popping in and out with their cool cars. There was a Porsche 911 GT3 RS parked here earlier. And now, the most cool metallic brown Testarossa. Look at that. I need to get connected to the right people in the right places. Oh, complete with parking tickets too. Love it. Basically cheaper than parking anywhere else in London. Just take the ticket. So cool. Let's do a tour around some of the other classes. The young timers, the coolest 90s German metal. Outstanding models from Mercedes, BMW, Porsche and Audi. We've got walkarounds on loads of these cars, so come back to the channel and check out the shorts in the next few weeks. The AC car stand was an education for me. Not just the Cobra, but all these other cars they've been involved in engineering. Really cool. And last but very definitely not least, the Dream Cars display, including Harry Metcalf's Porsche 930. And I just love this yellow Diablo. Oh, what a pleasant afternoon in the sunshine, listening to the easy listening music. There's a steady parade of concours grade cars parading around the edge of the ground and going up to have a little chat with the owners at the interview stand. I've taken loads of walk arounds. I'm just about to go and get my hands on an overpriced London beer, no doubt. But yeah, really super chilled out event, and ideal if you've been at work in the morning and can pop over for the afternoon. This is my absolute favourite. I was lucky enough to have a sit in this earlier, and it is creeping right up to the top of my want list. Very, very cool car. So much space inside as well. Really impressed with it. Love it. Right at the entrance to the Owners Club here, and just parked here, nonchalant, no one looking at it. A Ford GT40 as raced by Alex Brundle. I heard him speaking earlier, so he's definitely around today. But yeah, if you want your Formula One punditry and a bit of race pedigree, well, there's his car. Black and cream. It looks amazing. Really like that. Just managed to duck out of the rain in the Porsche exclusive manufacturer tent and scored myself a new keyring for the Cayman. I say scored myself, I had to pay for it, but that's right. I've got my Forest Road Posh Lager, very reasonable, £7, not too bad for London prices. In terms of cost for the rest of the day, it was £40 for an afternoon ticket, which I think, given the quality and standard of the cars here, is pretty reasonable going actually. The hypercar aisle, I dread to think there's hundreds of millions of pounds worth of incredible cars there. And then the effort that's gone into curating the other collections, the fast forward, the legendary AC cars, the work and the time that's gone into preparing those and getting those cars here is worth the money, I think, definitely. This is a thing of great beauty. It's a Mazda 964 Targa, and it is absolutely impeccably prepared. I love these cars. A great interior. Oh, you can't see it because of the skyscrapers. Cool Fuchs wheels, and the back was up on this earlier, and the engine bay is immaculate. Absolutely lovely. So what a fun afternoon duffing around all these cars. It's been great. I've chatted to a couple of the owners. One of the art car Yaris parked over there. That was really interesting. He was so kind and took me through the process of how he got it painted in Barcelona. And I had a really long chat with the guy who owned the Ford RS200, the winner of the Fast Forward category. He really knows his onions, talking me through in great detail about all the sources of the individual component parts and which of the 80s Ford that they came from and how you could or couldn't get hold of them. I'd really recommend this place. It's been a great fun afternoon, really lovely, relaxed vibe, people who know their stuff, very passionate about the cars, and people very generous with their time and knowledge and imparting it as well. So yeah, thoroughly recommended. Had a really cool afternoon and will definitely be coming back in future years. Enjoyed this very much.